In today's video, we're going to be taking a second look at the Type 1 and the Type 2 American Silver Eagle. We're also going to talk a little bit about Tesla surpassing $1,000, and I'm doing a giveaway in the VIP Club. Join before November 1st if you want to get entered. Link in the description. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Hope you're doing well, feeling great, and enjoying freedom. It's a great day to have a great day. Today, I wanted to talk about silver. More specifically, I wanted to revisit the Type 1 and the Type 2 American Silver Eagle, do a little bit of a comparison now that we've had several months to actually see the new design, hold the new design in hand, and share some of my opinions and how they may have changed over the last couple of months. We're going to get into it, but really quick, just in case you're new, make sure to subscribe for daily videos. Also subscribe to my second channel for weekly videos. Get yourself some DYDSS merchandise to help support the channel. I'd really appreciate it. Got the limited edition Halloween tees available in 3 different colors, and they're gone on October 31st, so get one while you can. And of course, the DYDSS Fight Collection, helping raise a little bit of funds and awareness for the National Breast Cancer Foundation. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance. It's more than appreciated, but today is Tuesday, October 26th, 2021. Believe it or not, it's storming horribly outside right now here in New Jersey, and there are flash flood warnings, and I am trying to crank out this video as quickly as possible so I don't have to worry about the power going out and then me having to run around outside or drive around looking for Wi-Fi to upload a video. Anyway, the current spot price of silver as I'm filming the video is $23.94. It's down 61 cents or down 2.48%. The spot price of gold is $17.8860, down $18.80 or down 1.04%. And the gold to silver ratio is in the 73 to 74 to 1 range. But of course, that's as I'm filming the video, not as I'm editing, posting, or as you're watching. So head on down to the comments and let me know the date and time you're viewing the video and what the current spot price is for you. I'm always curious. So today, I wanted to talk a little bit about silver, specifically the Type 1 and the Type 2 Silver Eagle that you can see right here on screen. But I also wanted to acknowledge something that's going on with Tesla right now. A lot of people follow Tesla, whether you invest in Tesla or not. I think a lot of people think that this is one of the massive companies of the future. And when it comes to Tesla, they've been trading sideways for most of the year so far, for the most part. But yesterday, we got a little bit of information and come to find out that the Tesla Model 3 has become the best-selling vehicle in Europe. And notice I didn't say best-selling electric vehicle. Best-selling vehicle, period. That is massive news. And in addition to that, the company Hertz just ordered 100,000 Teslas because they believe in the company and they believe that that's what the people want. They believe that there's a market for it, and they believe that huge things are on the way. And this has all led to Tesla stock surpassing $1,000 yesterday, which is also huge news. And by the way, if anybody wants a chance of winning a free share of Tesla, you have a 1 in 2,000 chance. If you spin the Weeble wheel, I will leave the link in the description. If you create an account, make a deposit of any amount, they'll give you 2 free random stocks right off the bat, and then if you spin the wheel, you have a chance of winning Tesla. I didn't win it, but I got AMC, which is pretty cool, 36 bucks. I could sell it and get an ounce of silver if I want. And of course, if you refer 3 friends before the end of the month, you get $150 worth of your choice between Facebook, Apple, Amazon, Netflix, or Google stock. Link in the description. But now moving away from all that, let's talk about silver, specifically the Silver Eagle. Like I said, the spot price is back down below $24 at the moment, which is perfectly okay. More silver for me. But I wanted to revisit the Type 1 versus Type 2 topic. For those of you who have been subscribed for a while, you'll know that it's been well over a year, or probably even going on 2 years at this point, that we were informed that the Type 1 Silver Eagle, or what we knew at the time, just the Silver Eagle, was soon going to be a thing of the past. This design was going to be no longer. Of course, the obverse would stay the same, but they're changing the reverse. Now, as beautiful as the obverse is, between the obverse and the reverse, I've always liked the reverse better. I love this design right here. It's beautiful to me. There are a lot of coins, rounds, and bars out there that have different types of eagles on them. This right here has always been hands down my favorite. I've always been a massive fan of this look right here, so it was kind of heartbreaking to learn that they were going to get rid of this design, and I didn't really care what the new design was going to be. I was just unhappy that they were changing the design, period. It wasn't good news to me. I didn't like it. I understood that there's absolutely nothing I could do about that, but I made that very, very clear before I even knew what the Type 2 was going to look like. Then we got the Type 2 design, or at least a rough sketch of what it was going to look like, and right off the bat I said absolutely not. I do not like it. I'm not a fan. It doesn't look good. The eagle looks defeated. Its head is down. Its wings are clipped. I'm not a fan. I just don't like it. The background's all bland and boring. I think they could have done a far better job, although I think they shouldn't have changed the design at all, but that's what I have been saying for the longest time. Then we got to see what pictures of the actual coin would look like, not just a rough sketch, and I said, okay, it looks a little bit nicer than the rough sketch, but it still doesn't fit the Silver Eagle, at least in my opinion. Then we were able to pre-order the Type 2 Silver Eagles, so that's exactly what I did, just for the sake of the channel. I think I pre-ordered 5 or 6 of them, I can't remember, but I got a handful of Type 2 Silver Eagles. I haven't picked up any more since. I haven't picked up any Type 1s since. Haven't gotten any of these since February, I think, January, February of 2020. After pre-ordering them, actually got them in the mail. Finally arrived. Finally got to see it in person, and guess what? My opinion was still exactly the same. I was not a fan. I did not like this. I thought it was bland. I thought it was boring. I just, in general, I just didn't like the look. But here's the thing. It's been several months. This thing right here, this coin and this coin, I've kept both of these two on display for pretty much all of my videos over the last couple of months. So with my own eyes, I look at both of these coins on a daily basis, or at least for the most part. And I'll be honest, my opinion has changed slightly. Let me explain what I mean by that. The Type 1, still hands down my favorite, especially between the two. I mean, this is just my favorite coin in general, but between the two, hands down, doesn't even compete. Blows the other one out of the water. Type 1 over Type 2 all day, every day, in my opinion. You might have a different opinion, which is perfectly fine. You don't have to agree with me. But here's where my opinion has changed a little bit. I no longer hate the Type 2. I'll be honest, still don't love it. I don't believe I ever will. I don't really mind it. I've made peace with the fact that nothing I can do about that. I'm not the one calling the shots. I'm not the one who can say, no, go back to Type 1, and I'm not the one who makes the decision. So it is what it is. I have plenty of these Type 1s. As you can see, I have several on display right here. 1 tube worth of Type 1s that I keep in this mint tube labeled culls, because that's exactly what these are. You can actually see some of them are scratched up, tarnished, discolored, not in the greatest shape. I keep them separate because I have uncirculated ones in other tubes. So if anybody needs loose tubes to fill up on your own, I'll leave the link in the description. These really come in handy, especially if you label them. Keep track of what's in what tube so you don't have to worry about it. But anyway, between the Type 1 and the Type 2, obviously, I'm still Team Type 1, but unfortunately it's a thing of the past. We're on to the Type 2 now. And if you ask me, if there's a Type 2, I wouldn't be surprised if one day there'd be a Type 3. And by that, I don't mean in the next couple of years, probably like several decades into the future. But it is what it is. And something that I neglected to point out in the initial unboxing and review video, just simply because I forgot to mention it, if we zoom in right here, let me see, you can actually see the artist's initials. ESD. Not exactly sure offhand what the S stands for, but Emily Damstra. And then over here, you should be able to see an MG, the one who sculpted the design, Mykie DYDSS, MG right there. So if we were to really zoom in on the feathers and just how detailed this is, I can't hate on it. It's a good looking design, but to be honest with you, I think it just would have made for a better silver round than to be the new Silver Eagle. I don't know, its head is down, it looks defeated, its wings are clipped, like it's not allowed to fly. I don't know. It is what it is. I don't want to complain about it too much. I've made my opinion probably crystal clear over the last year and a half to maybe even 2 years at this point. But now that it's been in hand and in my possession and on screen for several months now, I will be honest, I don't really want to say that it's grown on me, but it's alright. It's not terrible. I don't hate it the way that I did. It's fine. It makes for an interesting piece to keep on display. I don't plan on getting any more. I have no desire to, even if the premiums came down, because between the two, the premiums are still higher on these right here. I don't know if there's a weaker demand for the Type 2s, or if these are just carrying a higher premium simply because they're no longer being minted. I'm not exactly sure. If you want my honest opinion, I think the US Mint should remint these, at least a small run of them every year, just so we're able to continue stacking the Type 1s in 2022, 2023, 2024. I think that would be nice. I don't know if they're going to do that, but it would be pretty cool. But currently the Type 2s are carrying a lower premium than the Type 1s. That doesn't matter to me. I'm not stacking them either way. I'm actually not stacking either of these two coins anymore. Lately, I've been almost exclusively stacking 90% for reasons I've explained in previous videos. That's just where my focus is right now. That's what I believe is going to be, inevitably, the foundation of my stack. When the foundation of my stack is currently the Type 1. I still, to this day, even though I haven't picked up any Type 1 Silver Eagles in going on 2 years now, and I haven't picked up any Silver Eagles at all except for a handful of these in the last 2 years as well, still, the Silver Eagle remains the foundation of my stack. I still have more Silver Eagles than any other coin. But something tells me that's eventually going to change. I'm pretty sure the Washington quarter is actually going to be surpassing the Silver Eagle when it comes to my stack. I think that's going to eventually be the base of my stack. But that's besides the point. I just wanted to revisit the topic between the Type 1 and the Type 2. I thought it was pretty interesting because there are a lot of people out there who really have the same opinion as me. They love the Type 1. They didn't want it to change. Maybe it's because I'm just not a fan of change in general. Maybe that's why. I don't know. I mean, I hated the new design before I even knew what it looked like. But anyway, my opinion has changed a little bit. I don't mind it. It's okay. I think they could have done a better job, but it is what it is. I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic. When it comes to the American Silver Eagle, are you Team Type 1 or Team Type 2? Which do you like better? Maybe you got started stacking after the Type 2 was released, so maybe, in a weird way, this is kind of all you know. But either way, I like the Type 1 over the Type 2, but the Type 2, I don't hate it the way that I used to. Head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic and your preference between these two pieces of precious metal. And if anybody's interested in joining the Precious Metals VIP Club, it's where I can do things on my own terms, not on YouTube's terms, my terms. I'm hosting privately held live streams. They're smaller and easier to manage. I'm posting exclusive VIP-only adventure vlogs. I also do giveaways, discounts, personalized promo codes, shout outs, deal alerts when silver and gold is on sale on a variety of different websites. And of course, you can watch all of my videos early and commercial free. Come join the Precious Metals VIP Club. It'll be the first link in the description. You're invited. I'd be happy to have you. If you guys like today's video, please hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe if you're new. Also subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. Bunch of brand new videos over there. Go check them out. The link will be in the description. And if you want to get some DYDSS merchandise to help support the channel, I would really appreciate that. Got the limited edition Halloween tees available in 3 different colors. Do not forget you only have until Halloween to get one, so get one while you can. And of course, the DYDSS Fight Collection, helping us raise a little bit of funds and awareness for the National Breast Cancer Foundation for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And of course, we have a bunch of other designs as well. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance. It's more than appreciated. But I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know once again. Between the Type 1 and the Type 2, which do you like better? Do you have a preference? Maybe you like the Type 1 over the Type 2, or maybe you like the Type 2 over the Type 1 simply just the aesthetic. Maybe you just like the way that it looks. Maybe you appreciate the fact that they finally changed it after all of these years. Maybe you've been waiting for a change, even if it's not the change you were looking for. Maybe you like one over the other, maybe because of the new quote-unquote security features that the Type 2 has, or maybe you prefer the Type 1 over the Type 2 because of its ability to be recognized, because that's another thing. Here's the last thing I'll say. I forgot to mention it earlier in the video, but this right here, the most recognizable pure silver 1 troy ounce coin that exists. If you take the most recognizable coin and change the way it looks, doesn't that decrease its ability to be recognized? I don't know, I found that a little bit odd. Anyway, head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. And remember, don't you dare stop smiling. Peace.